Getting involved at NYU is a lot about knowing what it is that you're interested in and then just diving headfirst into it.
Students have a lot of power. I've noticed that, and that's one of the biggest lessons I've learned. Urban environments pose really interesting challenges and opportunities for sustainability specifically. And being at NYU, students have also this opportunity to take part in this process.
There's clubs to join, discussion groups that you can get in on, different groups around the city, whether it's urban agriculture clubs, community gardening clubs, recycling clubs, biking clubs. There's a lot of different ways to get involved and find how your interest pertains to sustainability and where, what your passions are.
My name is Fahima, and I'm an environmental studies major at NYU. I'm interning at Grow NYC. Grow NYC is an environmental nonprofit organization, so a lot of what I do is I'm working with their environmental education program, so it's a lot of outreach stuff, and we kind of just work to educate students and hopefully get them interested enough to want to do something. I think it's great that they make us do these internships because it really makes us put ourselves out there and actually do something. And it's kind of like being in a working environment, like we're working in these fields that we could potentially have careers in.
I'm an environmental studies major in NYU's College of Arts and Science, and I have minors in the Stern School in Business Studies and in the Wagner School in Social Entrepreneurship. In 2006, NYU started its Green Grant program, in which students, faculty, or staff can apply for money to create something that fosters NYU's sustainability culture. The NYU Sustainability Office provided a Green Grant to start the Bike Share program. NYU's Bike Share is a resource that NYU offers to its students, faculty, and staff where they can borrow a bike, ride it around the city totally for free, and check it back in to use it another day. I've heard of people going to the West Side Highway, down to Battery Park. Central Park's been really popular. East River Park is beautiful. People going to farmers markets, friends' places, to class. There's students down in Lafayette who have class up at 28th Street, are using the bike share. So it's been really beneficial for quite a few students.
I started the Global Greening Initiative with my colleague and friend Steven. The point of this project is to take sustainability from the New York campus at NYU to our 14 and counting global sites.
Greening is very contextualized. So greening in New York City is not the same as greening in Shanghai or greening in Accra. They're all very, very different.
It required a little bit of research. It required talking to people there, including administrators, some bloggers, journalists, trying to get a feel for what it's like to be sustainable in Shanghai.
We want to actually incorporate a lot more students and get a lot of environmental ambassadors to go abroad every semester and kind of be able to be the on-the-ground support. And not only that, but to encourage their peers while they're abroad to sort of start thinking about these issues.
The way that we've approached it is that this is going to be a huge positive experience for students.
And so our project really aims to take this global network university model and make it a global network sort of sustainable model.
I really want students to realize two things: that they can affect change on a large scale and that they can affect change on a small scale.
I think a great way to get involved on campus is to actually get involved in a club because these are communities of people who are really passionate about environmentalism, and I think that passion kind of will come out and get other people excited, even if they're not really interested in getting as involved as taking a class or becoming a major. It's just a really cool place to meet some people who really care about this stuff, but it really builds your community in NYU. So I think the sustainability projects are so important, especially universities, because universities are the leaders. I mean, they're research hubs, they're laboratories for innovation. And really to start a movement, I think a lot of that comes from higher education. And so a lot of the stuff that we see going on actually right now is pretty cutting edge. So this is a huge step forward that is really unseen in a lot of the other sectors. And so I think we can become leaders in this aspect, and that's really an exciting opportunity.